Hi guys, I've been experimenting with a different method of grip strength training, and I thought what's going to be a really good experiment to do is to use some heavy grippers to test where my grip strength is now and over the progression of using this different method of grip strength training, using it as a yardstick to see how much stronger my grip is. So what I'm going to do is we're using these heavy grippers. I'll set a baseline. Now today is the 20th of April 2018, and using this method of grip strength training that I'm using, which involves hanging on a fingerboard and also hanging from a pull-up bar weighted. And I'm gonna, I'll set the baseline today, but the idea being that I'm not going to use these heavy grippers other than to test myself at regular intervals of, let's say, every couple of weeks. So I'm not going to be developing, grip strength and by using the hand grippers, but just using it as a measurement. And I think it's going to be quite interesting. I think this is. I'll show you I'll show you in a second. This is a 250 heavy gripper, and this is a 300 heavy gripper. And I can't close the 300, but I can close the 250. So I think this is roughly my baseline at the moment. It's going to be interesting over the period of using this the new grip strength or the different grip strength training method for myself. Anyway, it's new to me, particularly using the fingerboard piece, and then seeing can I get up to closing the 300, and can I get up? I do have a 350 as well. And can I get up to closing the 350? It's going to be really interesting, because it's one thing to become better at the specific exercise that you're using, but what does that actually mean in terms of the closing grip strength? So I'm gonna let's show you. Right, so this is, I think you can see this quite clearly. There you go. Is that focused enough? You turn it around. There you go. Heavy grip 250. I think that's very clear. Right. Right, and let's go here and close this. You can see that's closed. That's with the right hand. Now let's do the same thing here with the left hand. And that's closed with the left hand, a little bit harder with the left hand. So that's my baseline, and this is, you can see this is 300. And right, I'm not gonna overdo it on that. I'm not trying to go. Actually, let's do a legit attempt to close it. Maybe I could do negatives with the one hand. That's a legitimate attempt to close it. I'm not gonna pretend that I can't close it, and then a couple of weeks I can suddenly close it. Let's just do one more right to prove that. So this is 300. Can you see that? So this is with my right hand as well, my stronger hand, and so that's without overstraining myself, because I think it's going to be pretty easy to injure the hand with that. That's 300, and I clearly can't close that. It's at least an inch between the two handles, so quite a bit to go there. So I'm going to put up separate videos, or maybe I'll end up editing these together, actually showing the grip strength training. There's going to be an article coming out, or maybe it's out already by the time that you watch this video, specifically talking about various grip training methods. So the new thing for me is the fingerboard. Or it's not a fingerboard that I've made, so a very thin piece of wood of about 2.5 centimeters, roughly an inch. So you haven't got much to grip onto, and then using that really kind of crimp grip, hanging onto it for 10-15 seconds, and then over time, once I can comfortably do that for several weeks, adding weight to the hands as well. And I've noticed a huge difference in my grip strength, but also it's going to be really interesting to use the hand gripper as well, because it's a bit more of a a quantitative measure of how much the grip strength has improved. So yeah, just an interesting idea to throw out there, and I hope you enjoy watching the progression. Thanks, guys.